Want to learn web development? Build web development project. Want to learn web development? Build web development projects. In this article, we share the 11 best web development projects in 2024 with source code. Whether you're trying to become a web developer or improve your current portfolio, we've included web development projects for beginners and experienced devs. In 2024, web development is a broad field, so we've included some of the best web development projects for various tech stacks, including HTML/CSS/JS, ASP.NET, Django, Mean, RN, and more. Plus, when you consider that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports a median annual salary of over $85,000 for web developers, building web development projects can be highly rewarding for your career. If you're looking to pick up valuable web development skills, one of the best approaches is project-based learning by building web development projects. So, if you're ready, fire up your favorite web development IDE, and let's check out the best web development projects. Why build web development projects? Web development is a constantly evolving field, and staying ahead of the curve can be challenging. Project-based learning is one of the best ways to keep learning engaging. You can even overlap your web development project with a web development course. By looking for and building real-world web development project ideas, you can develop new skills, gain experience, and create a portfolio of work to showcase to potential employers. Let's take a look at the primary benefits of building web development projects. Project-based learning, you're not just learning theory, you're applying knowledge in a practical context to develop a deeper understanding. Build your portfolio, you can demonstrate your versatility and adaptability. Career opportunities, building your skills and creating a portfolio of work will put you in a better position to land your dream job. Problem solving, web development projects are inherently challenging, and building them will enhance your problem-solving skills. Creative expression, you can use your imagination and creativity to build projects that are unique and visually appealing. If you're a web dev beginner, a pro tip for you is that it's really important to work on multiple web development projects. This is ideal for gaining experience with different technologies, languages, and web development frameworks. This can also help you develop a broad set of skills to apply in various contexts, whether e-commerce, social media, education, healthcare, finance, and more. Best web development project ideas for beginners. 1. Landing page, HTML and CSS. This is a tried and tested idea for beginner web development projects that you can use to develop your understanding of layout and design and how to use different HTML and CSS elements to build the page's structure. This HTML project includes elements like headings, paragraphs, images, and forms. You'll also get to use your knowledge of responsive design to ensure your landing page displays correctly across different devices and screen sizes. Overall, if you want to become a web developer, this is a great project to get hands-on experience with HTML and CSS, allowing you to apply your knowledge in a practical setting and solidify your understanding of web development concepts. This project also gives you the opportunity to try different hosting resources. You could try Amazon for cloud hosting on a site built for high-volume traffic, for example, or stick with a free hosting platform for a smaller project. Prerequisites. Basic understanding of web development concepts. Familiarity with HTML tags and CSS selectors. Knowledge of responsive design techniques. Stack required. HTML. CSS. 2. Personal portfolio website, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This beginner-level project will help you develop your skills in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as you'll design and code a personal portfolio website. This JavaScript project will also require you to create a responsive design that not only works flawlessly across different devices but also optimizes it for fast loading and SEO. By tackling this project, you'll gain hands-on experience using HTML to structure the content, CSS to style it, and JavaScript to add interactivity, making this ideal for building real-world websites that can help jumpstart your web development career. Our research also uncovered several types of web building software with discounts at AppSumo. These resources often take the coding out of the process though, so use them only once you're comfortable with your skills. Prerequisites. Basic understanding of web development concepts. Familiarity with HTML tags and CSS selectors. Knowledge of layout and typography design. Understanding of JavaScript functions and event handling. Stack required. HTML. CSS. SCSS. JavaScript. 3. To-do list app, Ruby on Rails. This project is an excellent way to enhance your web development skills with Ruby on Rails, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, as you'll be creating a functional web application that enables users to create, manage, and track their to-do lists. It's also one of the best web development projects for students to stretch their current skill set. Now, for newcomers to Rails, it might seem daunting to try out, but if you're coming over from another language, you could always use an AI coding assistant to help out during the building process. This is a great way to learn a new language on the fly. Expect to be implementing CRUD functionalities, RESTful routing, and database queries in Ruby on Rails, as well as working with HTML forms, CSS styling, and JavaScript functions, and event handling. Throughout this project, you'll also utilize your technical skills in creating Ruby scripts and implementing an MVC architecture, alongside gaining experience in front-end development by creating responsive and visually appealing interfaces with HTML and CSS. By completing this project, you'll have the opportunity to hone your web development skills and gain practical experience in building a full-stack web application. And remember, don't be put off by a tech stack that seems unfamiliar, as you can always use something like GitHub Copilot to help out. Prerequisites. Basic understanding of web development concepts. Familiarity with HTML forms and CSS styling. Knowledge of JavaScript functions and event handling. Knowledge of Ruby on Rails. Understanding of database relationships and migrations. Stack required. Ruby on Rails. HTML. CSS. JavaScript. 4. Cinema website, ASP.NET. This project is a great opportunity for beginners to strengthen their skills by working on a real-world web application with ASP.NET and Bootstrap, which are two powerhouses in the field of web development. This project is a great way to challenge yourself, as you'll need a basic grasp of web development concepts, familiarity with HTML and CSS, and of course, knowledge of C#, object-oriented programming, OOP, and the .NET framework. It also helps to have an understanding of JavaScript functions and event handling. By the end of this project, you will have built a fully functional Cinema web app that includes ticket booking functions, movie information display, and user authentication. All of which are great analogs to real-world applications and the skills you'll need as a web developer. Prerequisites: basic understanding of web development concepts, familiarity with HTML tags and CSS selectors, knowledge of C# programming and object-oriented programming, OOP, concepts, knowledge of ASP.NET, understanding of JavaScript functions and event handling. Stack required: ASP.NET, C#, HTML, JavaScript, CSS. 5. URL shortener, PHP. This beginner-friendly web development project will help you develop your skills in PHP, JavaScript, CSS, and HTML as you build a web application that shortens URLs and tracks the number of clicks on each shortened link. You can even run this open-source project on your own server, providing full control over data and statistics. By working on this PHP project, you'll gain practical experience in web development alongside database management, as you'll need to implement SQL data storage and retrieval. Overall, this project is an excellent opportunity to apply common technologies to build a real-world web application that would look great in your portfolio. Prerequisites: basic understanding of web development concepts, familiarity with HTML tags and CSS selectors, knowledge of PHP programming and object-oriented programming, OOP, concepts, understanding of JavaScript functions and event handling, understanding of database systems and SQL. Stack required: PHP, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. Intermediate web development projects.